position, we're just going to push up here to our A-frame position, and we're going to work on some shrugs to start. So we're going to come up and then pull our shoulders away from us. So we're going to shrug our shoulders up to our ears, and then we're going to pull them down and away from us. What we're going to work on doing is 10 shrugs. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Hover yourselves forward to a plank position, and then from there we're just going to slowly lower ourselves down, lower the chest down, keeping the elbows in nice and tight, and then we can either drop the chest and hips down or stay in this position and then just work on trying to straighten the arms up here. So from there, we're going to push back up to our A-frame. So when we do our A-frame, you can take your feet a little bit wider if you need to, and the aim is to try and get our heels nice and flat on the floor. From there, you're going to take your left hand and you're just going to twist it up, looking to your hand. Breathe in, nice deep breaths. Then as you come down, you're going to bring your left leg forward to your left hand, come into your hip flexor stretch. So elbow comes down to the heel, twist and stretch up. Breathe deep breaths here, looking to your hand. From there, the hand's going to come back down, and then we're going to work on a bit of coordination now. So we're going to sweep this leg back, and at the same time we're going to lower our chest down. So the two movements we're going to do as one. So as this leg comes back, we're going to work on controlling and pausing down here. And then we're going to push back up again, trying to keep the hips down nice and flat. You should feel that in your lower back and in your shoulders, because we're pulling our shoulders back. So try and avoid this position. Try and really bring your chest up and pull your shoulders back. So squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to push back up to our A-frame again. This time we're going to take the right hand and we're going to look to the hand and stretch up. Breathe. From there, bring the hand down. Right foot next to the right hand, elbow down for that hip flexor stretch. Twist up, look to the hand, and breathe. And from there again, as the hand comes down, we're going to sweep this leg back, catch ourselves here, and stretch back up again. From there, you can fully drop the hips down to the floor, tuck your toes under, and lower your chest down to the floor. So now we're going to make a fist position with our hands and flare our elbows out. You can put your feet together behind you, and what we're going to do is work on drawing our elbows in together. So we're really trying to squeeze. Imagine you're trying to pinch your elbows together. So what we're doing is creating that squeeze in our shoulder blades. So we're going to squeeze here, and then from here we're going to extend the arm out. Squeeze and hold. Breathe in, deep breaths. And then again we're going to bring, so we're going to try and keep the elbows in nice and tight, and then just bring the fists back to the chest, and then relax. And we're going to do that again for 5 rounds. So we're going to squeeze, straighten, come back, squeeze in, and relax. Again, 3 more. Squeeze, straighten, pull back in, and relax. Again, squeeze, extend, And then this time we're just going to bring the hands behind our back if we can, and you're trying to get both hands to join the elbows here. And we're just going to pull our shoulders back in this position and breathe into this stretch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Next one, you're going to straighten your arms. So really reach out in front of you and then just bring the hands back down. Turn the palms behind you at this position and then come back here. Oh, did you hear that click? And then you're going to bring your hands to your elbows. Squeeze here and then relax. And then we're going to go again. So we're going to straighten our arms. Then palms facing down. They're going to come out to shoulder level. Then you're going to turn your palms the other way. So we work on that rotation. And then we're going to pull the arms behind us. And we're going to come back behind our back. Breathe and relax. And we're going to go again for 3 more rounds. So we're going to straighten. Hands come back. Palms down. Get to the shoulders. Flip the palms the other way and bring them back. And around to your back. So notice each time I'm trying to work my way up the shoulder blades. So I've gone from here, in my lower back, to here. So we're going to do 2 more. I'm going to stretch up. And I'm going to come down. Shoulder level. Rotate. Back. And up. Back towards my shoulders. Pulling my elbows out. Squeezing the shoulder blades. And relax. One final time. We go again. Up. Straighten. Around. Then come behind us. And up. I'm going to squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Next one that we're going to do is our swimmers. So lying again on our tummies, our thumbs are going to draw up a nice straight line from our hips. We're going to come all the way up till our elbows bend here. Keep remaining in contact with the thumb all up the body and then reach up here. You can lift your toes slightly off the floor here and stretch up and then head down and come back. And we're going to do 5 of these nice, slowly and controlled. Let's go. So we come up, taking our time, drawing a line with our thumbs. Reach up, squeeze, and down, and drop everything, relax. Breathe. And then we go again. Up. And back down. And relax. 3 more. Back down. Relax. And again. Stretch up. Down. Back. And relax. Final one. Nice and slow. Stretch up. And down. Relax. Well done, guys. That was a little bit intense. Good work. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to put our arm at a nice 90-degree angle. So our elbow and shoulder is in line. And then our opposite leg is just going to stretch over. So we're feeling the stretch right in our delt, in that point in the shoulder. And breathe into that stretch. Nice. Now we're going to do the other side. So same again. Arm here at 90. Opposite leg stretches over. Breathe in into that stretch. So the next one, we're going to roll over again. I'm going to show you in super slow-mo. So what you're going to do, hands are going to come back here. Opposite arm here is going to come over. And what I'm going to do, as I bring my right leg now around to stretch the left shoulder, I'm going to kick it behind me, use my left hand to push up, and then I'm in this position ready for a nice rotational twist here. So I'll just show you again on that side. So my arm is here at 90, my left arm, my right leg is going to kick over here, and then I'm going to push up off my left hand for that rotational twist. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to come down here, place my hand down, kick. Now this time the left leg is going to just slice through as I rotate. So we're going to do that again, twice more on each side. We're going to come down. So left leg comes down and straightens while the right leg kicks over, twist. Hand comes down, left leg kicks through, twist. Place your hands down, left out, right kicks over. One more time on the other side. Comes down, right arm here, and we kick over. So once we've got that move, the next part of that is doing it again, but this time pushing up to a shoulder thoracic bridge. So we're going to go down again, this time just placing the hands by the chest, elbows in tight. We kick over again, but this time this straight leg is also going to bend so I can push up to a thoracic bridge. So we kick over, and then both of my legs now can bend. I'm going to push my hips up, and then my right arm is going to stretch over that left shoulder. And then I'm going to come down and do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to roll over, straighten this right leg, bend the left leg, come over to this position, slide then this right leg back, both legs bent, push the hips up. This time my left hand is going to push over that right shoulder. Breathe here, and we're going to do that again. So we're going to come down, straighten the right leg, left knee comes over here, straighten that left leg, right leg bends over, bend both legs, reach up, stretch over the shoulder. Again, we come down, straighten the left leg, right knee comes over, collapses down, straighten the right leg, bend the left, up to a thoracic bridge. Again, so this time we're going to do that one more time, but this time we're going to bridge over our heads, and we're going to hold this for 5 seconds. So we go again, roll over, and we do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we come down nice and slowly. Same again, we're going to roll over to the other side, up for our thoracic bridge over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to piece together now those 3 movements, but we're going to do it a little bit faster. So we're going to do our deltoid stretch first of all, then our deltoid stretch pushing up with a rotational twist, and then the final one, hands by the chest, push up to your thoracic bridge. Once on the shoulder, and then one's going over the head. Okay? So we do it 4 times in total on each side. Are we ready? So first one is just our delt stretch. So from here, just stack the hip over and feel that stretch in the front of your shoulder. Breathe into that stretch. Then we're going to do the other side, same again. Breathe into the stretch. Now we've got our rotational twist. So same again, deltoid stretch, but this time push your hands back so we get that twist in. Down, over the other side for that twist again. Now we come up for our thoracic bridge over the shoulder. Down, roll back over for the bridge over the other shoulder. Down, and then we come back in for our thoracic bridge over the head, and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, one more time, over the other side. Push up, stretch over for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Nice. Grab a drink if you need one. Next we're going to be on all fours, working on our scapula. Just going to grab a quick drink. So next one, on all fours, doesn't matter your tailbone behind you, you can have a slight arch in your spine, that's fine. And we're just going to work on fully straightening the arms, so pushing the heels of your hands down into the mat and then coming back down. So we're creating this dip in our shoulder blades where we're trying to really move the scapula up and down, okay? So we're going to do this again 10 times. So from here, push through, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then relax and squeeze them again. So we're dropping down, but still creating that squeeze in our shoulder blades. So push up and squeeze down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. This time we're going to do it again, this time with the tailbone tucked in. So we're going now for a straighter back. So I've pulled my shoulders back, tucked my tailbone in. Now I've got a nice straight back. We're going to do the same again. Ready? So fully straighten the arms and down, squeeze. Imagine you're trying to really squeeze, pinch your shoulder blades together, like you're trying to hold a nut in between your shoulder blades. You're trying to really squeeze and keep it there. So we're going to pinch that nut and then extend. Pinch, extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Now what we're going to do is just come in to some rolls. So we're going to do 5 big rolls coming backwards, 5 big rolls coming forward. You can put your knees a little bit wider for comfort if you need to. So same again, we're going to keep that tailbone tucked in, shoulders back, so I've got a nice straight line on my back, and then from there I'm just going to roll backwards first of all for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to come forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Now from this position, we're just going to straighten this arm and slide this shoulder down to the floor. So we're going to straighten, slide the shoulder down to the floor, and then you're going to look through the opposite gap. So I'm going to look under my right armpit here. By moving my head out of the way, I can drop the shoulder further down. Okay, I'm going to hold there. Breathe. And now we're going to do the other side. So our palm is going to slide outwards, and I'm going to look under my left armpit so that I can really push down and put that right shoulder down on the floor. Good, same again on the other side. Back of the palm, slide down, look under the right. Back up, other side. Good, and again this time, just the palm of your hand is going to slide down. Look under. And over on the right side, looking to your left. So, if this feels okay and comfortable for you, then I want you to continue doing that shoulder stretch. If you want more of a stretch, what we're going to do, like we did the other day, we're going to try and lift our legs up off the floor as well, so we can roll a little bit deeper into that stretch in the shoulder. So as I straighten my left arm here, so I've got the back of the palm here on the mat, I look under my right armpit, and then I'm just going to lift the knees off the floor here like this. Just getting more of a stretch in that shoulder. And I'm going to drop the knees back down, pull the arm through, and then I'm going to go over to the other side. So I'm going to look under the armpit, and then I'm just going to bring my knees slightly off the floor. Getting a little deeper stretch. And it's a nice little stretch for your neck as well. Good. One more time each side. So slide down, look under the armpit, lift the knees off the floor, and rock your weight slightly forward. Back, and the other side. Down, rock your weight over. Now, if that feels enough for you, just carry on working on that. The next progression from that is going to be into a shoulder roll. So this is really working on our mobility now and our range through our shoulder. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more space. I'm going to bring this left arm down, and I notice I'm going to tuck myself in now a bit more. So my head, even though I'm still looking under this right armpit, I'm really tucking myself in. And then as I lift now my knees off the floor, I'm just going to kick my toes so that I can extend and come all the way over onto the shoulder roll. So I've just, let me show you that again. So extend the arm, drop that shoulder, so left shoulder drops down, look under your right armpit, move your head a bit closer to your knees as well. The tighter you are, the more of a ball shape you're in, the easier it's going to be to roll. So tighten yourself up, knees come off the floor, and then just use your legs to kick over. So you can really use this arm to stabilize you as well. As soon as the palm goes from here to here, you can use that to hold yourself and control yourself rolling over. So I've just rolled now on the left shoulder. I'm going to go backwards on my right. So it's the same principle. My shoulder's going to come down, and I'm going to use this as a bit of momentum to roll over the shoulder. So we're not rolling over the neck. It's not a backwards roll, it's a shoulder roll. So I'm going to get myself nice and tight. As this flat arm comes down, I can use this left arm as well to push off to help me. So watch what I do with my left arm as well. The right arm straightens, I use that so I can kick over, and then I come onto my feet, and then I can drop the knees down here. So now I'm going to come forwards on my right and backwards on my left. If this is a little bit too much, then just carry on doing those shoulder reaches, working on trying to get the knees off the floor. This is just the next progression from that, because I know some of you can already do the knees one up quite easily now. So I'm going to go forwards now on my right. So I'm going to drop the right shoulder down. So back of the palm slides down. I'm going to look under my left armpit. So notice I'm really trying to tuck my head in nice. So I've got lots of room here to roll on that shoulder. Straighten the legs up and just kick over. Nice and controlled. And then I'm going to go backwards now on this one. So from here, shoulder goes flat and I'm just going to kick over. Yeah, so I'll show you again. From there, you just kick over like that. Back. So that's your roll. So I'm going to show you one more time on each side. So the left, first of all, to go forwards, drop down, kick up and over, and then backwards, same principle, back. And then if I'm going forwards on my right, I drop here, kick over, and then backwards on my left, same again. Really use this opposite hand to help push you over. So that's something that you can work on at home as well, providing that you've got enough space to do so. So we'll move on now to our peanut stretch. So feet just planted on the floor, lie yourselves back, push your spine down into the floor, and then from there cross your legs over, lift your legs up here, and then we're just going to crunch in and relax. So we're going to crunch, relax, crunch. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from here now, we're going to straighten our arms, bring them, so really open up the chest now, pulling the shoulders back, drawing nice big circles, and then we cross our arms again. So we're going to do one crunch where we're really trying to round the shoulders in. So we crunch here, round and relax, and then the hands come overhead, back. So we're really keeping the shoulder blades down here to the floor and back. Now, as well as feeling this in your shoulders, you will feel it in your core as well, because I'm in this position. If this is too intense, then you can just drop your feet down and just work on those shoulders. But if you want a bit more of a workout, we can engage our core as well by pushing our spine down into the floor and just bringing our knees up like this. So we don't want to bring them too close together. We want them here, nice 90 angle. So same again, cross the arms and crunch. And then from there you're going to relax. You're going to straighten the arms. So really reach up and then bring them down. So we're keeping the back of the palms down. And then again, cross over. And then we're going to crunch. Relax. Stretch up. So this time really straighten the arms as much as you can. And then open up like a snow angel. Down. And back to crossed. Same again. Crunch. Relax. Straighten. And come around. We've got 3 more. Crunch again. Up. Down. Straighten. Around. And back. Cross over. Crunch up, relax, straighten, really reach and stretch. Hands come down to our prone snow angels. And our final time, cross the arms, crunch, relax, straighten, prone snow angels, and relax. Give yourself a little breather if you need one. Next one we're going to move on to is our delts. So again, holding this position if we can, keeping the arms here, and we're just going to come out here. So again, trying to work on that 90 angle of our shoulders and elbows, and then we're going to come in and out. We're trying to keep our forearms and our back nice and flat, pushed into the floor. We're going to go for 10 reps. Are you ready? 1, 2, really pull. Imagine you're trying to stretch out your shoulders, pull them back. And then again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax there. So we're going to move on to some dead bugs now. So we're still remaining in this position, and then again a little bit of coordination for you. We're going to work on straightening the left leg and then straightening the right arm. The whole time there's no arch or dip in my back. It's pushed down into the floor, and to make it more challenging, move your knee away from you. So we're holding this position here, and then our leg comes back, our hand comes back, and then we go opposite side. The whole time making sure that back is pushed right into the floor. So we're going to do this for 1 minute. Get yourselves ready, coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, slow and controlled, working on holding these positions for a couple of seconds and back in. Oh, that was my hip, if anyone heard that. Good guys, keep going. We are halfway. Oh. Almost there. And relax there. We're going to have 30 seconds rest, and we're going to do that one more time. Well done, guys. Ten seconds. And let's go, same again. So push that spine down into the floor, pull your knees away from you. This time start with the left coming back, straighten that right. Back up, other side. Good guys. Almost there. 10 10 seconds. And last one. And rest, guys. Well done. Cool. Next, we are going to come into our sit-throughs, and we're going to try a little transition as well. So, we're going to start on all fours, our bear crawl position. Take a slight step forward with the left leg, and then this right leg is just going to swing through this lovely gap. So we're going to just swing through, lift up the left arm here to the chest. So imagine like you're pulling like a bow and arrow, and we're straightening that leg without trying to drop the hips down. If this is your very first time doing it, then by all means you can just actually sit through and then practice the other side. But if you've done this a couple of times with me in class, I want you to really work on keeping, so you can slide the heel on the floor, the foot can touch the floor, but you've got to try and keep the hips up and pull back here. So we're still working on those shoulders. This feels good for the hips as well. Then we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to come back to the bear crawl position. So all I do is slide my leg back and then back to all fours with my knees hovering off the floor. Then I'm going to do the other side. So first I'm going to take a little step with the right foot, and then this left foot is just going to slide through, as I pull back. And then we're going to go again, other side. Step and sit through. Back, step, sit through. Let's go. Left side, back, right side. Don't forget this little step, it makes it much easier. So make sure you're always stepping with the foot, and then opposite leg, sit through and pull back. Back through, right side, back, left side, back, right, and one more, back, and right. Now, if that feels okay for you, I want you just to carry on practicing that. So if you want more of a challenge now, as we do the sit through, this time this left arm is going to windmill over so that then the right arm comes back through. So after we've done the sit through, instead of drawing this leg back, we want to step the other way with our arms now. So all we're doing from here is just windmilling the arms over, left hand into my crab position, and then right hand over, and then I just pull the leg back through. Then we do the other side. So take a little step with the right foot, left leg swings through to this position, then my right hand is going to be placed down, left arm windmills over to this position, and then I'm going to go again. So sit through, back, over, pull back. Sit through, back, over, pull back. And again, other side. And twice more each side. Over, back, other side, over, back. Last time. And back. And relax, guys. So, the beauty of that exercise, especially doing it live, being filmed, is that you guys can go back over it and practice it, doing it step by step. So we're just coming into the last part of the class now, working on some more core. So we're going to have a go at doing a normal plank first of all, working on shoulder touches, and then from there we can either go back to that, or we're going to try and advance to a 30-second single arm plank hold, and then change sides. So we've got just a normal plank to start with. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So make sure that tailbone's tucked in, and then we come over. Want a nice straight back here, doing this plank. Halfway. Seconds. Nice and slow. Really take your time getting used to warming up for that single arm hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So you're going to have 30 seconds rest. Try the single arm hold. If it's too much, then just go back to normal plank with our shoulder touches. That's going to help progress up to it, because for a second or so, we're holding on one arm anyway. Okay? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tailbone in, shoulders back, and one arm. So I've just got my other arm just behind me here. You can have it here flat, wherever you wish. 10 seconds. If it's too intense on your wrist, just slightly move the shoulder back and don't have too much pressure of your shoulder on the wrist. And change sides. Seconds. And relax. 20-second rest, and then we've got one more round each side. Or if you're just doing a plank, we've got one more plank. Ready? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Five seconds. And change. Final 30. Halfway. 5 seconds. And relax. Nice, everyone. Well done. So a final little stretch that you can do. Hopefully now your shoulders are feeling a lot looser and they've got better range. Certainly if we keep this up and we keep working on it, then your shoulder mobility will improve tremendously. So with a chair now, back on all fours, push your hips back, and we can just work on sinking the head down so we get a deeper stretch all in those muscles around the rotator cuff. So we're trying to just push our head down and get a nice assisted stretch in there. Breathe, nice deep breaths.